Hey guys, recently I received a message from one of my viewers. He's native Japanese, and he's involved in a long-term AMWF relationship with his fiancée who's from Belarus, which used to be part of the USSR, just in case any of you didn't know that. He sent me a message in which he shared with me some of his knowledge involving these kinds of relationships. He was born in Japan and traveled back and forth for family and educational purposes, so he's no stranger to Japanese mentality. He touched on a few things in his message. First was Asian supremacy, then Japanese women with white men, Japanese men with white women, fetishism, and having a white girlfriend. The phrase, having a white girlfriend makes me feel special. First off, Asian supremacy. He says is more relevant to the older generation who experienced the damage inflicted by the U.S. during World War II, which is, that's understandable. I couldn't blame them for that, because it's difficult for someone to embrace someone who resembles an old enemy. Number two, Japanese women with white men. He explains it's common for Japanese women to be with white men, stating some Japanese men say Japanese women who date white guys are in a relationship because they cannot find the Japanese man. Meaning, some Japanese men believe men of Japanese origin would not be interested in them for one reason or another. And this is a common mentality for someone to have who holds a negative view towards interracial couples. It's sort of like, if I can't have it, I didn't want it anyway, so there must be something wrong with it. It being a person. Anyway, he claims that this is somewhat true, but that it's important to keep in mind the men that make these sort of comments believe a woman's place is in the home. He says this is why some Japanese women come abroad so they can pursue a career without feeling tied down to tradition. Number three, Japanese men with white women. He claims from what he has seen on Japanese discussion boards and personal experience that Japanese men commonly see Western women as bad prospects for marriage, but good prospects for dating. For example, who would make the Japanese food? They will be too independent and they age badly, are a few comments he has come across regarding this mentality. I've also heard a few reasons from Korean men that are very similar to this, including Western women being too fat and that they smell like VO. Number four, fetishism. He claims that neither he nor his fiancée were looking for a specific race. He states that in most cases of people who date specifically for race, there needs to be more to the relationship in order for it to grow. Meaning, it's difficult to develop a relationship when you're only focusing on one aspect of your partner. However, they were both interested in each other's culture before they met. And I want to point something out here. Some people seem to have trouble accepting that a person could be interested in a different culture without having the goal of starting an intimate relationship with someone of that culture. In the case that someone does happen to meet someone from their culture of interest, however, and it does happen for reasons other than fetishism, he states that it becomes a situation where each person can improve their understanding of the factors behind the judgments and actions of each person. Number five, the dreaded phrase, having a white girlfriend makes me feel special. He states that indeed his fiancée, which happens to be white, does in fact make him feel special, because like Sung, he realizes that AMWF couples are rather rare when you calculate it globally. And I'm sorry because I've been talking a lot lately, so my voice is going away. He states, against all odds, and there are quite a few, there must have been something special that brought them together. And I just thought it was very interesting, and I thought that his conditions where he lived and the things that he experienced qualified him as somebody who would know quite a bit about this. And also, I haven't received very many messages involving Japanese men who are in relationships with Western women. I have received a few, but not very many. So, especially not ones this extensive, and I really do appreciate it very much. And I appreciate that he watched my videos too. That's very humbling. So I just think if anybody has any questions, or if anybody's in this kind of relationship, if you'd like to comment, that'd be very neat. So thank you so much, and have a great day, guys.